Okay, picture this. You're relaxed on a cruise ship, maybe watching the sunset, everything seems perfectly, safe, and then bam, the unexpected happens. Someone's in the water. Today, we're diving into exactly that kind of moment. It happened aboard the Disney Dream cruise ship, June 29th, 2025. What started as, well, frankly terrifying, turned into this really quite remarkable rescue. So our mission today, let's unpack your sources, figure out what really went down, the responses, and I guess why this one ended so differently than you might expect. All right, let's get into this deep dive. So the incident itself paints a pretty stark picture, doesn't it? A young girl somehow falls overboard. We're talking deck 4 of the Disney Dream. The ship's heading back to Fort Lauderdale, finishing up a 4-night Bahamas trip. And then what happens next is just, wow, her father instantly just leaps right in after her.
Yeah, no hesitation at all. Pure instinct, as you said.
Right.
And the ship's response was, well, incredibly fast, according to the sources. Almost immediately, a ship-wide alert goes out. MOB, man overboard. Everyone knows. The captain executes this quick, sharp turn. Rescue boats hit the water, fully crewed, life jackets ready. It wasn't just a response. It was clearly a well-practiced drill kicking into high gear.
Right, you can almost picture the efficiency. And while all that's happening, the ship maneuvering out there in the water, the sources say he was treading water for maybe 10, possibly even 20 minutes, keeping his daughter afloat.
It's hard to even imagine the physical and mental strength that takes.
Absolutely staggering.
But it worked. That perseverance, combined with the ship's quick action, they located both of them. The sources used the phrase plucked from the ocean, safely back on board within minutes, and amazingly, no reported injuries. And when you look at Disney's official reaction, they were, understandably proud of their crew, praising their exceptional skills and prompt actions. That's a direct quote. They made a point to say the incident, quote, highlights the effectiveness of our safety protocols.
So they're directly linking the crew's actions to the systems they have in place.
Yeah.
It wasn't just luck or individual heroics, though the father's actions were certainly heroic.
Exactly. It's the combination.
Okay, so despite this success story, investigations are still happening, right? Broward County Sheriff, Coast Guard.
Correct. Standard procedure in these cases, though sources indicate no signs of foul play at this point.
But the big question, kind of the elephant in the room, how does she fall? Your sources mentioned plexiglass railings. Pretty high, you'd assume. How did that happen?
That's still the mystery. It's part of what the investigation is looking into. The sources are clear that this part isn't fully explained yet.
Okay. But focusing on what did work, what elements came together for this successful rescue?
Right. The sources point to what they call operational success. It seems to boil down to a few key things. Things like overboard detection systems potentially playing a role.
Technology.
Exactly. Maybe AI-powered systems that can spot a fall faster than the human eye, triggering alarms instantly. Then there's crew readiness, constant training for this exact scenario.
So they knew precisely what to do, no hesitation.
Precisely. And the swift deployment of those rescue boats. Getting them in the water fast. It's really that blend, Advanced tech plus highly trained people ready to act decisively. And if we kind of zoom out, look at the bigger picture here. It makes you think, doesn't it? Overboard incidents on cruises, thankfully, they are rare, but they're often fatal when they do happen.
Yeah, I saw the statistics you pulled. Pretty sobering.
Very sobering. Between 2009 and 2019, the rescue rate was only something like 17 to 25%.
Wow, that low.
Yeah. So when you see a successful rescue, like this one on the Disney Dream, it really stands out. It highlights, obviously, the father's incredible courage, but also, crucially, the effectiveness of Disney's emergency planning and execution. It worked exactly as it was supposed to.
It puts that low rescue rate into stark contrast, doesn't it? So the big takeaway here feels like, well, it's twofold, really. It's a story about unbelievable human courage, a father's instinct, but it's also fundamentally about systems, about well-designed, well-executed emergency protocols and the technology that supports them.
Right. It wasn't just one thing. It was everything aligning.
The human element and the planned response working together perfectly. So maybe the final thought for you to chew on is this. What does this incredible story really tell us about that dynamic? Human instinct versus those meticulously planned systems when, everything hits the fan. Interesting stuff to consider.